What is up, everybody? Oh, wait. I forgot to do my usual intro. Hear ye, all citizens of the ComicsGate Empire. Welcome to the CG Herald Drawstream. And this one is, I don't know, it's starting off a little bit awkward already because I am completely not focused right now. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit different than the usual CG Herald draw streams. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly to do with the streams because I'm going to have to like choose my own subject. So I feel like that's slightly cheating, but I may be able to make it work in the coming weeks. But one of the things I wanted to do today was to showcase a couple things, do a little bit of promo, and draw a little bit after that, because there are several things that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. Excuse me. After I stop belching. Number one being that Shane Davis's BackMeBro crowdfunding website has been launched. He has successfully launched a sort of like a maybe like a second chance campaign for Shane's first crowdfunded outing, which was Starlight Cats whenever he first joined CG. And that has raised how much? $15,000. So I'm going to pull that up and we are going to go over that campaign and get some more eyes on BackMeBro, because this is supposed to be an alternative to Indiegogo, which has gone to complete shit, and also Kickstarter. So I will share this screen and then we will go over the Starlight Cats Merlion Rising Collected Edition on BackMeBro once I get a drink. Alrighty. So this campaign launched on Saturday to a decent amount of fanfare. Shane was on EVS's channel promoting this and on several other channels as well. And yeah, he raised $15,000 from then until now, which is good. Campaign has 29 days left. And for those of you who were around CG whenever Shane came in, Starlight Cats was sort of like a sleeper hit during that time. And yeah, even I have it. And it's quite fun. It's a story for all ages. So I think it's a worthy campaign to be pushed to everybody. So let's get into this like we do with the other promotional streams. So we have Shane Davis's Starlight Cats Merlion Rising Collected Edition. Little Girl, Big Adventures, Cats in Space. Pretty easy to see where that's coming. So BackMeBro connects creators with BackMeBro connects creators with backers to fund projects. Rewards aren't guaranteed, but creators must regularly update backers. You are charged immediately upon checkout, as this campaign has a flexible goal. Alrighty. So where Shane is already laying out the terms of the website, so that is good. Pretty much exactly like what you would get on like Indiegogo and Kickstarter, just not like right at the top. But it's good that it's there so you can see what you're getting into if you're not knowledgeable about crowdfunding. So let's get into the actual story. Now with the bonus 16 pages for a total of 64 story pages. Wow. Starlight Cats is an intergalactic action-adventure graphic novel that chronicles the exploits of a little girl named Rebecca and the street cat Barnaby. The vicious cat-like alien, the vicious rat-like aliens known as the Virkins are bent on conquering Earth, and only Rebecca and an elite team of cosmic-powered cats known as the Starlight Cats stand between them and a universal infestation. Starlight Cats is a project that Shane Davis and Yanzi Lin have been planning to work on since 2017. Shane brings to this project over 20 years of experience as a professional comic book penciler and writer on projects such as DC's Superman Earth 1, Batman, New Gods, and more. He also co-created almost every member of DC's Comics Red Lanterns, including the world-famous fan-favorite cat Dexstar the Red Lantern. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this trailer.
Growing up can be rough. It isn't always easy to make friends. Sometimes I feel alone. But then I met Barnaby and learned the truth about all cats on Earth, that they need my help. But the bullies are trying to stop our fun. Together with the Starlight Cats, I can collect all the jewels, so the Great Merlion will rise again.
Evil alien rats called the Verican live to devour all life forms. In this action-adventure 48-page graphic novel, Rebecca is swept up with the Starlight Cats into an intergalactic conflict. Together, they have to find the power to stop the Vericans, who are determined to conquer Earth. Only Rebecca and this elite team of cosmic-powered felines can summon the magic needed to end this universal infestation. This is Starlight Cats Book 1, Merlion Rising. Back this project today, only on Indiegogo.
Yeah. I tell you what, that is like a blast from the past. And for me, I've been following CG since like, hell, when was it? Maybe like 2016? Around that time. Maybe like, all the years blend together. It was sometime between 2016 and 2018. And I forget when exactly Shane came in. It was like a couple years after it started. But the Starlight Cats trailer is one of those ones where you hear it once and it sticks with you. And it's memorable. Like there was a whole meme at the time where it's like, and then I met Barnaby. So that's sort of like a nostalgia trip for me watching this trailer, and probably for a lot of you guys who have been around for a long time. But yeah, that I like that trailer. I like how it turned out. Plus, it's catchy. Like you can see me bobbing my head back and forth. Alrighty, there is the new cover. And that's one of the reasons I think that Shane wanted to put this out, because he wanted to have that new cover for it. And also to have the BackMeBro launch. So that's definitely a good start. This special edition of Starlight Cats includes the out-of-print 16-page story sold in the original 2020 Indiegogo campaign. Previously included in the Starlight Cats supplemental book, this story tells of how one of the Starlight Jewels ended up on Earth and Barnaby's quest to retrieve it. With a combined total of 64 story pages, this is the complete Starlight Cats Merlion Rising experience, available for the first time through BackMeBro. The book is already completed and ready to be printed. To give all backers a chance to get this book, Nine Lives Comics will be running this campaign for an extended period leading into 2027 before we begin fulfillment. Alrighty. And I believe that I actually have the 16-page story that was in the original campaign, because I have the supplemental. So you also have the BackMeBro First Project Celebration Challenge coin, which looks pretty epic. To commemorate the launch of the first campaign ever on BackMeBro, not only do... Sorry, the Pepsi's coming back up. Not only do backers of this campaign get a digital commemorative badge on their user profile, we are also offering the badge in the form of a physical challenge coin. This 2-inch challenge coin will have designs on both the front and the back, as you can see here. We reserve the right to limit the quantity of these challenge coins at any time, including removing it from the campaign after a certain quantity has been sold. Okay. Shane, one thing I would say is just maybe change how far down you have to go to scroll through the rewards tiers. That is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's minor compared to anything else. It's everything that's looking good so far. 9 Lives Comics Catch-Up Pack. Catch-Up Pack. Good Lord. So you have the Inglorious Rex series, you have Starlight Cats, Where Lion Rising Collected Edition, and you have the Extend book, which I also have, and I need to read, actually. If you are new to the world of indie comics and looking for the best of what 9 Lives Comics has to offer, be sure to pick up this catch-up pack. Good Lord. I cannot read today. Catch-Up Pack. Titles included in this pack: Starlight Cats, Merlion Rising Collected Edition, Inglorious Rex Collected Edition, Volume 1, including the original Inglorious Rex graphic novels, Volume 1 and 2, Inglorious Rex Volume 3, Anatomic Welcome to the Arena, Extend Level Up. All books, with the exception of the Starlight Cats reprint edition, have already been printed, so there will not be a delay in shipping once fulfillment begins. And then we have the 9 Lives Comics t-shirt. Show your support for the creative forces behind Starlight Cats, Inglorious Rex, Extend, and Anatomic by getting one of these t-shirts with the 9 Lives Comics logo on it. The 9 Lives Comics logo will be printed in red on a heavy, pre-shrunk 100% cotton t-shirt and is available from size S to 4XL. Shirts will be shipped separately from books. Then you have the Inglorious Rex 16-ounce pint glass. I could use that shit right now for a drink. Probably also for some alcohol to keep me awake. I will need it. But it looks pretty cool. Let out the beast with this awesome 16-ounce pint glass featuring 232 roaring on it. This is the third pint glass ever produced by 9 Lives Comics, and backers have always had nothing but the best to say about the quality of our glasses. This pint glass is hand washed only. Due to the possibility of breakage, we only ship this item within the USA. We have the CGC Signature Series Starlight Cats reprint edition, 9.8. If you want an edition signed by both Shane Davis and Jan Z. Lind, as certified by CGC, be sure to pick this up today. By purchasing the CGC edition in this book, you are guaranteed at least a grade of 9.8. Higher grades are possible, but not guaranteed, and are subject to randomized allocation. Yeah, the Inglorious Rex Collected Edition Volume 1 collects the first 2 volumes of the smash hit series from 9 Lives Comics, 124 pages of full color content, including 106 story pages. Book is already printed and on hand to ship. Yeah, the Rex Racer 232, looking pretty badass. Debuts as a metal die-cast pullback race car, huh? Car comes on a full color card stock and is on hand to ship. Choose either the signed or unsigned edition. Alrighty. They have the Starlight Cats exclusive Merlion cover. I don't think that's the one that I have. I think I have the Shane Davis cover. Originally offered in the 2020 campaign, this exclusive Merlion cover has never been sold on its own since. Now is your chance to grab this out-of-print exclusive cover from this campaign. There you go. Actually, if that's the... I forget which cover I have. I'm going to need to go through my box of CG books and just see which one I have. Because I think it's the one where Rebecca and the Starlight Cats are like flying through space. I don't know. I'll have to look. I'll get back to you on that. Alrighty. So we have the challenge coin for $20. Starlight Cats trade with the new cover, $30. The catch-up tier, the $130. T-shirt for $20 to $25, depending on the size. The 16-ounce pint glass, $20. I'm really tempted to get that. Signed CGC, $105. Rex Trade, $30. The Rex Racer, $12 to $25, probably depending on the signature. Limited Merlion cover, $35. And 286 people have backed this so far. Hopefully, there will be even more over the coming days, because Shane Davis has always proven to, at least to me and to many other people, that whenever he puts out a campaign, he delivers, and he delivers quality. So I have no complaints with any of the stuff that Shane has put out. I never thought that I would be interested in like a kaiju story that's like combined with MMA and like stuff that you would see in like a Godzilla type-esque story. But Shane has continued to prove me, and he's proven me wrong with the Inglorious Rex series, because I think that's one of the high points of ComicsGate stories. I'm engrossed in it, and I think it's a really cool. I want to see where it goes, because I think it's a really cool story with cool art and very intriguing character designs. So I think all of this started whenever Shane put out Starlight Cats, and Shane surprised me with that book too. So all in all, I would say that Shane has earned everybody's trust, everybody's backing potential, I guess. So I have nothing but good things to say. It's awesome. And the fact that him and Yanzi are putting out BackMeBro as a way to give other creators an alternative to a rather shit Indiegogo nowadays it's like an ultimate way of grabbing an oar and putting this out there, because this is really cool. They really have a connection, from what I can see, where if people come to them and there's problems, then they are very quick to fix them. So be sure to keep an eye on BackMeBro. Go and support Shane. Go and support this project. And yeah, hopefully this will be the first of many different campaigns that can be launched on BackMeBro, because I think that it'll be it'll be like a crowdfunding site that is made for the backers, that you can like talk with the creators of the site and pretty much tell them what sticks out as like being good and being bad. So it's like a creator who has gone through like the process of dealing with Indiegogo in the past and what people like about it and what people don't like about it, and then pulling people over to Shane's Non-Lives Comics site and having most of the people backing there rather than on an Indiegogo platform, and then pulling that experience and using it to build this site. I think it's a good thing to do. And my hat's off to Shane, if I had a hat. My hat's off to Shane for actually doing this and making this for everybody. So that's awesome. Alrighty. So that is the first thing that I wanted to cover today. The second thing, after about 20 minutes of me talking and rambling, about a good thing, but still rambling a little bit, is... Where is it? Hold on. Alrighty. So, one of the biggest promotional channels in ComicsGate is KatyDid. And KatyDid is like a clip channel / promotion channel. And she's promoted a lot of creators, a lot of small creators, and even some of the kings on her channel. And she's raised money for them on her live streams. And she has... I want to get into it. There's been a lot of drama recently. I don't want to get into the specifics of it. But Katy does have a Rumble, and she's done Good Morning ComicsGate, which is it can be a promotional channel or a promotional live stream, and also just like a chill stream. And I've been almost like exclusively like a lurker in the chat because I like listening to Katie's live streams. And she just recently not recently, today, just had her 100th Good Morning ComicsGate show. So I want to extend my congratulations to KatyDid on her 100th Good Morning ComicsGate live stream. So congratulations, Katy. Glad to see that you reached 100 with that. And hopefully there will be 100 more, maybe 200. We'll see. But yeah, congratulations to you. If anybody would like to go and show Katy some love, go to KatyDid a podcast on Rumble. I have it pulled up here on the screen, and subscribe to her. She used to do a show called CG After Dark, a little bit more spicy topics, but I don't think she's doing that anymore. Again, because of some drama. But you can also go to YouTube, which would be KatyDid Clips. So she also does these live streams on there and promotes smaller. Don't want to say she only promotes smaller creators, because she promotes a lot of people from ComicsGate and like indie comics. So honestly, she is the one that sort of got me back into the live streaming phase of YouTube because she was the only like promotional channel that I was seeing out there, and she would get all these smaller creators, and she would get like, there would be multiple times when there would be like playing Fire Tonight because they would reach a goal and it would be on her channel. And I think that more channels should be doing this promotional stuff. And I wanted to, as John Malin says it, grab an oar and even though I have a small channel, still do something. So, Katie, thank you for inspiring me to at least try to get back into this. And once again, congratulations to you on your 100th Good Morning ComicsGate show. Now, there is a third thing that I'm going to cover before getting into the actual drawing portion of this. And then you guys can just zone out because I'm just going to draw until I feel like I just need to go to bed. So, one of ComicsGate's favorite maestros, Mr. Yanafui, was knocked off of YouTube, unfortunately. And he's put out some fantastic content in the past several years. I've been following a lot more of his stuff recently, and it was sort of like whenever he started doing like the AI videos with various creators in ComicsGate, and even coming up with like the AI version of Katy from KatyDid. That seemed like the quality of his music and videos jumped up significantly, and it was like every one of his songs that was coming out was like a banger. Now, unfortunately, at least according to what I heard in the Good Morning ComicsGate live stream, his rendition of AI Katy was getting a little bit too spicy for YouTube. So YouTube was having none of that, which is ridiculous. But what can you do? So what I'm going to say is go over and subscribe to Mr. Yanafui 2, and let's get him to a much higher subscriber count, because he does put out some great content. I love his music. There's many times when I'll just put it on at work and I'll just zone out and enjoy listening to it. And even whenever you look at the visuals, look at the visuals. That sounded so fucking weird. But whenever you look at it, it looks funny. It makes you laugh and you enjoy the beat at the same time. So go and subscribe to Mr. Yanafui 2. Promote him where you can. Share his music whenever he does post it. And yeah, he is awesome creator. Alrighty. And I figured I'd bring up Mr. Yanafui since we were talking about KatyDid anyways. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep those tabs up. But now I'm going to share my screen. I was sharing my screen several other times before, so I don't know why that's different. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to get through an entire drawing today. It really depends. My sleep schedule has been so fucked up. But I wanted to do something today because there was a lot of stuff going on, and I wanted to do my part to get the word out about BackMeBro. And oh shit, I need to put a banner on. Get rid of this one because I don't need that anymore. All right. All right, so what I'm going to do is put that on. Come on. There you go. Okay. So what I'll do is I will put this into the comments for anybody who wants to go and support the campaign. I need to actually write this correctly. Shit, fuck me. Well, that one was... Nope. Dumbass me. There we are. Okay. Don't you just hate when you're in the middle of typing a message and then you click enter and the message is one that just goes whenever you click enter? Hate when that happens. I need to learn how to speak and type at the same time. But not right now. Okay. There we go. I'm going to star that. I'm not sure if it's going to stay at the top of the chat or not, but I don't know how StreamYard does the pinning anymore. So, anyways, now I'm going to be drawing Shane Davis's Inglorious Rex character 232. Yeah, 232. Because I am shit at drawing younger characters. Like, Rebecca is a younger character from Starlight Cats. So I'm not going to draw her because me drawing children looks god-awful. That's something I still need to practice. So, I figured I might as well try to draw like a... It's not even going to be a full 232, but it'll be like his head. So, it will be more manageable for me to do on stream. And get my mouse the hell away from there. Okay. And how much... I gotta see how much charge this has. 81%? Okay, that's good enough. Okay. So, portrait style of 232. This is going to be interesting. It's pretty much a regular type skull, so... And then, since I have... Okay, I already have it, like, angled weird. First one in, whatever. So, gonna have that. And he has a very pointy chin. So, we're gonna just put that in here right now. All right. Excuse me. Then his eye, he has 4 eyes. 2 that are a bit smaller and higher, and two that are like where you would regularly have them positioned on a skull. So, does he have a nose? I don't think he does. Oh, he has a small one. Never mind. What the fuck? Damn it. Give me a second, guys. Fucking hell. And a freaking ant crawling all over me. Okay. So I'm still trying to figure out if he has a nose. Where is it? Damn it, seriously? He has small nose. Okay. So like almost non-existent. It's sort of like a pug. It's like very scrunched in. So right about here is where that would normally be. And then it'll go up a bit taller. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm going through like multiple different like reference images over here on my other computer screen, and it's sort of like sensory overload. Give me a moment. It's one of those times whenever you have like I have it pulled up on a Google page, and it's like Shane's art has a lot of detail to it, so it's almost like it is that sensory overload. Okay, I just need to pull up one image and go with that. Fuck it. Okay, that's what I'm doing. So be coming from there. Yeah, this one might end up just being a sketch. Really depends. Okay, how's this gonna work? So I have that there. That would... Yeah, that may just have to be how it is. Because he has two horns coming out from like cheekbone area. No, this would be cheekbones. What the hell? Like right up here, and two down here, one here. Yeah. And this one is freaking gigantic. So, am I using the right? Nope, I'm not using the right brush. Loose sketch. That's what I needed. I was wondering why it was coming out smoother. Okay, so got that. It's amazing how much easier it seems whenever I'm using the loose sketch brush. Okay, that. And then let's do the ones on the sides. All right. And then this one. This one needs to be bigger. So right there. Okay. And this would open it up to. Okay. Oh, Jesus Louise. The heck just happened? Okay. Okay, so that top tooth would just go straight down. Now I need to figure out like where his mouth is going to be. So I need to pull up a different. Hold on. Let's do that. Okay. Slightly better than where it was before. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to drawing kaiju type characters. It's one of my many things that I need to work on. All right, got that. And then and this part is going to be where the other, yeah, right here. Okay. And then he has two big teeth that come up from the bottom. So right about here. And here. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, one of these days I should, well, I have it planned. I just need to sit down and actually do it. I want to go through Inglorious Rex and review it for you guys. So that'll happen at some point. I don't know when, but it will happen. Like I said, I just have to sit down and actually do it. Okay, this one is going to go out at an angle, just like the other one on the bottom. It has to be sharper than that. That's like a pansy right there. All right. That's good. Mm-hmm. And his nose, like I said, his nose is sort of like a pug. So very scrunched up. So that would be right about there, I think. Okay. While I'm doing that, I should include the other teeth here. Okay, and there should be some at the bottom here. Yeah. And there won't be that many on the sides because they won't be visible. Or at least on... Let's put one there. And then this part is going to... Yeah, that part is going to be just black. Because it'll be like the... He has like a very skull-like structure to his face. So there's more space between the top of the jaw and the bottom of the jaw in the back. So I'm going to leave that part pretty bare. Then, let's make these teeth a little bit bigger so there's not too much space between them. We can put a bit of black area between there as well. And then we'll have the top teeth. And the bottom. Now let's have some space between them. So this area is going to be there. Go down. Yeah, I think that would do just fine. All right. Excuse me. That in here and another. Yeah. All right. Now, at least on the reference picture that I'm seeing, he has like a small indent right here. That has something coming out of it. There we go. There's not one on this side, so that is all right. Got that. Okay. So now I just need to do the upper part of his skull and like maybe shoulders. If that doesn't take too long, then I might get into the inking. We'll see. I don't want to promise anything. Okay, so I already have the eyebrows up here. And 232 is always strikes me as like a very angry guy, angry beast. And I mean, who wouldn't? He's being used as like a punching bag for like training for other Rexes. So I can see why he would be pissed. Okay, this goes into here. Okay. And then let's make this go a little bit lower. And then his eyes would be right about there. And this one be right there. No. That needs to be made a little bit lower. Okay. And that's at least a little bit closer to where I want it to be. A little bit. I think that works. Okay, we can get rid of that selection now. That goes all the way over to there. There we go. Okay. Now, no, that needs to be closer. Got that there. I almost want to say that the whole top half of his head needs to be moved over like an inch. Not an inch, but like maybe a couple centimeters. Because, like, that nose was not lined up at all. Get off of there. Let's make this go up there. Get that. Cool. Okay. And then his top. So. Okay, so the top of this would be going. You're going straight up through here. And I may have to cut down on how big that skull is. To maybe about here. Yeah, right about here is where I need it to be. The other one was just way too tall. Okay. So we have that. The middle of that is going to be right here. And now for the second set of eyes. That's going to be right here. Oh, this is so weird. I'm so not used to drawing weird anatomy. But I will sacrifice, and I will try. For BackMeBro. Okay, that actually works out okay. All right. Okay. Ay, goodness. Have that. There is definitely some shadow stuff going on here. So I'll put some shadows here. And on this side, it's meant to be like very inset in his skull. So put that in there. Then these ones. Be like that. Actually, this one might be a bit too much. There, that's more like it. Okay, so get that in here. Get it shadowed. And then have like all sorts of like forehead creases. Because this is a Rex fighter. This is like a Rex. They're gonna be like beat to shit. Okay. Okay. And then you can put some shadows in there. And what I'll I need to see the side of his skull. See if he has like any, like, he doesn't have ears per se, but I need to see if there's anything there. Okay, there's not. But there is something like a vein. So let's do this. Whoa. Sorry guys, still getting used to the whole pulling up multiple reference images at the same time. Okay, now we have that. And then he almost has like overly emphasized collarbones. So have that. Okay. And then shoulder arm, her shoulder muscles are extremely large. So those would be coming off of maybe here. And it would be coming down right about there. Chest would be right around here. He's got a big freaking chest. So this is going to be mostly cross-hatching. So a lot of lines are going to be in here if I ever get into the cross-hatching side of things. Because 232's got some rippling muscles. Okay. And they go almost all the way to right around there. So get there. Oh, and he's got some veins. Okay. But I need to make this go a little bit further over. I don't know why I'm doing this now. This is just the sketch phase. Okay, and this is the part where I just throw in random veins. Because I don't know if there's like a particular look for veins other than just having like these lines here to look like blood vessels popping up. What I do know, based on these reference images, is that the ones that are like lower on the neck are thinner than the ones in the back. Oh, goodness. It's too early for my eyes to be going all weird. So let's... Okay, I put his... Why did I put his shoulder muscle there? I'm stupid. Good lord. That should be... way further down there. Yeah, it should be down there. Because this should not be erased. This should be here. And this part should be... This part should be cross-hatched down to here, because that's where the dividing line between chest muscle and shoulder muscle should be. And this part should be right here. And divide the chest up into these different parts of the muscle to make them look more lean and mean. And I may throw in some veins there too. Okay. And then on the other side, I made it curve the wrong direction because I'm retarded. Okay, so it's going to be coming from this direction. Nope. Right here is where that would be coming off of. So this would be the start of the shoulder muscle. So coming off of there would be those shadows. This one as well. And from what it looks like, it almost looks like the collarbones are almost treated like veins, like super thick veins. So I'm going to keep doing that and make it almost connect like up here. So that works. And we'll divide this up again to make him look more lean. Like a badass fighting machine. All right. Feel like this should go up just a tiny bit more. And then have it go down. Okay, I like that better. Okay. Now comes the question of whether I want to get into the inking today or at all, or if I just want to leave it as is. No, that does not look good. Okay. I think what I can do is these parts down here, I'll fill those in black. These parts I'll fill in black. And that way, it'll be a good way to frame 232's upper body. Because there won't be anything on top, except for maybe some text that I'll throw behind it. And there will just be the black on the bottom. Do I try? Why not? I'll try to get some of the inking done. I might do the whole thing. We'll see. We shall see how tired I get. Because like I said, my sleep schedule's been really screwed up. Especially with the whole basement flooding and on the weekend. That did not help the stress levels one frickin' bit. But yeah, that was chaotic, to say the least. Now I can go back to the ink brush. Okay. So let's get the framing done here. Okay. Oh, my lord. Nope, that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay. All right, you guys probably want some actual entertainment and not me just blabbering on. So I'll put on some stream music. Now, the one I played, one of the compilations that I played during the last Drawstream got like one of those like possible copyright warnings. So I got rid of that one. Now we're going to play. We're gonna play dark techno. Let's see how this goes. After a commercial. After this commercial break. Come on. I just hate those like 2 ads. Piss off. Okay.
Liberty Bibbity, and I'm here to tell everyone about Liberty Mutual's great cover.
walk you through how to research that video.
Good
First
Lord.
thing I do is pull all of that into one tab island.
Okay, that's annoying as crap. Alrighty, so since we have, my mouse is not working right now. Okay, so since we have this piece already started with the inking, I figured it might be good to pull up Shane's Starlight Cats campaign on BackMeBro for those of you who are just tuning in. And probably not for me, but campaign did go up to 15,180. If it was for me, yay me! But definitely go over to BackMeBro, Shane Davis's new crowdfunding site as an alternative to Indiegogo and Kickstarter. And definitely go and support that. I want to see this be as successful as it can be because, good Lord, we are sorely needing alternatives to Indiegogo. Now, we do have ComicsGate and indie creators do have Fund My Comic, but having this site as well will definitely be, it'll be nothing but a benefit to the CG community and indie comic creators as a whole. So definitely go and support Back Me Bro. Go and back this campaign, which is the inaugural campaign on Back Me Bro. And yeah, it's definitely not something that you want to miss. So can close out of that little bit of promotional stuff, and we can get back to the drawing of Shane Davis's Inglorious Rex character 232, and I will put the music back on for you guys. No.
A new end-to-end cloud platform that unites every stage of the project lifecycle. Built for the future, here, today.
Live life never bugged with stems flying insect-like trap. Made without chemical.
Whoa. Okay, that's more like it. 232 is taking way longer than I expected him to. And here I thought this part would be easy. I need to turn that down so I'm not going to be blasting my eardrums out later. All right. So let's get this part done. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing today. I may just end up doing his face, or his head, I should say. I do have to say, I think I am getting much better at, like, the cross-hatching stuff. Because before, whenever I would do cross-hatching, I would always, without a doubt, hate how it ended up looking. And now, I'm actually totally okay with how it looks. Okay. So now I have... Let's finish up some of these areas. And whenever I'm done with these, I can then go back to the remaining 2 horns, I guess you'd call them. Oh my. I'm starting to get tired, guys. That usually means I get either pretty quiet or I get extremely talkative. Which I don't think is going to be happening. I think it's going to be me getting quiet. That looks like crap. Okay. And this part, and just go straight up to there. And all the way over to there. And then we can just shadow in these separations in the muscle. Get this part a little bit more shadows here. There we go. And the good thing with 232 being like kaiju sized is these veins don't need to be small. Or I should say the what is it? My tired brain is not working right now. What is it? The line width does not need to be thin. Okay. Okay, got that. And then let's have this shit. No, that's too high. There we go. And then right there, make that all black. And then make this all black. Actually, I think there should be some areas in here that are all black. Ah, shit, I should have done this before. Should have done this before I was cross-hatching. Because now I can't do the paint bucket fill. Or I could do it, but it would fill in all of the squares that I just made one by one. And that would just take more time than it's worth. Okay, got that. Still think there should be more cross-hatching coming away from this to make it blend better. Okay, much better. But there can still be some here. Okay. All right. So this area, boy, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Let's do, no. Okay. Now we can have these lines going to their natural endpoint-ish. And have these all with massive cross-hatching lines. This is going to be a pain in the butt. All right, and keep going. We have entered the tedious part of this task. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, so next bit of the pack. Why am I shading in the top of it? Should be the bottom of it that's getting shaded in. Okay, whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I am getting ever so slightly tired. And whenever I'm tired, I don't usually think to talk, so I just zone out. It's something that I want to get better with on stream, or sort of like the multitasking component of trying to have an entertaining draw stream. So it is something that I want to get better at, but sometimes it's just difficult for certain types of people, aka me. And especially someone who doesn't really get out much, like, again, me. Alrighty. goodness. Okay. All right, that's one half of his chest done. Good lord. Actually... Okay. Oh, my goodness. Now I need to recline a little bit. My goodness. I've been going for almost 2.5 hours, and most of it has been cross-hatching. So you can understand my need to relax for a little bit. Oh my. Okay, let's work on this horn. All right. Well, while I'm doing this, I may as well talk with you guys about my possible ideas for the CG Herald Drawstreams. So, since Ethan is no longer doing the CG Kings Drawstream, that sort of leaves me to just have to come up with the topics on my own. Because whenever I would be doing the draw-alongs to the CG Kings, I would just pull the topics from what they would be drawing, sort of like as a challenge to myself to see if I could draw something that someone else is coming up with. But with that no longer happening, then I think what I might try to do is I might do Monday draw streams as like purely for like promotional reasons as well as improving my own skill reasons. So it'll be like I may pick a CG or CG adjacent campaign. I'll pull it up and I'll show you guys it on stream. It'll be pretty much wherever it could be. Could be Fund My Comic, could be Kickstarter, could be Indiegogo. And I would then draw something that would be either fully related to or tangentially related to that campaign. So, it would be a way to hopefully bolster the community a bit and hold on, I need to add some more lines. It would be a way to bolster the community a bit and also who knows, if the art is good enough, then they provide some art to whoever is running said campaign as like a promotional thing. But that part may just be like a pipe dream of mine. It really depends on how well these streams do. Let's go here. Yeah, this needs to be like right here. Okay. And get that going up there. Bring that down a tiny bit. And right here. Okay. But yeah, that was one of the ideas for the CG Herald Drawstream. I have some other ones that I haven't really fleshed out yet. I'm going to decide in the next maybe week or so which method I'm going to use, because I do have a whole container of like ideas that I could draw. You know, I'm tired whenever I'm starting to yawn on stream. But yeah, I have like a whole container of ideas that I could draw. And I could just like pick them out of a hat. But I feel like I could do that on any stream. And I want the CG Herald stream to... I want it to have a specific purpose each week and for it to be consistent. So that's why I'm putting some more thought into that rather than my after hours art streams, because those could be anything. Those are the ones that I could just pull something out of a hat and just try to draw it. Because it'd probably be far more random. And it'd be something that wouldn't have to be focused on promotional stuff. But if I'm doing CG Herald, then I feel like it should be something that is related to ComicsGate or ComicsGate adjacent. And if I include some promotional stuff with it, then it'll be a way to help bring some more eyes to the community and maybe get some more backers on a campaign. Which, at least at the moment, is the least that I can do. Oh, good lord. Okay. Oh, that actually looks pretty decent without the other cross-hatching. I should probably do that on this side. Make it look a little bit more cohesive. Why did I say cohesive? It would probably be closer to similar. All right. So now we just have these areas. Actually, this has to have some sort of cross-hatching in here. Okay. Then we throw this one on. Okay. And that. Good thing is that I have the horns done, so the part that was throwing me off earlier is now no longer an issue. However, oh, good lord. Oh, come on, I need to crack my elbow. Okay. Maybe I should do a challenge sometime where I just try to draw for as long as possible before falling asleep. Who knows, it might actually take off. Although the spicy challenge that I posted on here didn't really take off yet, so that may not be the case. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, doing this one a little bit differently than the one on the other side. Whoop, that looks like crap. Alright. Alrighty. Got that. And yeah, I need to do some more cross-hatching the other way. Okay. One of the positive things about doing these draw streams is that I think it has improved my speed whenever it comes to making a complete art piece. Well, complete not counting the coloring. All right. All right, this part can get cross-hatched. And then, yeah, That part's gonna have to get cross-hatched. Alright. Holy crap. Okay, I just put a mark down there. I do not want to be there. So, actually, let's do this. Oh, and would you look at that? Shane Day, did I see that correctly? Shane was starting a live stream. Yeah, Shane is doing Kangs today. I guess that makes sense since he has the BackMeBro. The BackMeBro to push, to promote. All right, and gonna have to come down from this side. Gotta keep these lines coming down here. I should have thought a little bit better about where to put the vein, but having it there makes it stick out a little bit more. Because it doesn't have any cross-hatching inside of it. Okay. And then... Shit. Okay, so this is gonna go this way. Okay. I think... Just have to have that there to separate the pectoral muscle from the shoulder muscle. Or get some sort of ever so minuscule delineation. Okay. So now comes this part. should be this part of the pectorals. I'm okay with how that looks. Yep, I'm good. All right, so hold on. Good Lord. Sorry, guys. I just need to stretch out the elbow a little bit. Because this is going to be... This one's going to be a doozy. Do I have an ant crawling on me again? Nope, I don't. You ever get those, like, phantom feelings where it's like, it feels like something's crawling on you, but it's not? I get that shit all the time. Okay, got that. Right there, more. I feel like this needs to be wider. It does. Yeah, right there. Okay. And then put this down here. Cool. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Mm-hmm. I'll turn on some music for you guys so that you don't have to just listen to me exhaustedly ramble. I do some nice chill music after commercials. There we go. Some nice Zen music. Hold on.
wasn't for you and your study habits, I wouldn't be here today.
Oy, oy, oy.
Liberty Bibberty.
That's my name. I tell everyone it feels great getting great coverage and savings on car insurance.
Alrighty. So... and then some slight shadows up here. Okay. Now I'm just adding some extra line thickness to the outside edges, just to make that part stand out a bit more. And then we shall see how this looks without the sketch layer. And it's the hiding the sketch layer at the end that is usually the most nerve-wracking part, because it'll either look really good or it'll look really shitty. So, moment of truth. I'll turn off the music so that we can actually see how it looks. Holy shit, that actually looks pretty good. Actually, I like how that looks. Okay. So... I want to try something. And it is this. I want to try to... No, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to try to put some text in here. Edit style. No. It has to still be, like, legible. Ah, my lord. Okay, that's more like it. Yeah. Let's go with regular. Okay. So now let's warp this a bit. Okay. Now all I have to do is put a speech bubble in there, and then it should be good.
There are 3 victims we know of. The suspect is female, white, late 20s.
Come on. There we go. Alrighty. I think that this is good. I mean, for not having drawn like a kaiju character before, I think this is actually pretty decent. If I do say so myself. Alright. Just have to throw in those last minute details. Alright. So, I have to just add some more thickness in here to make this stand out from the rest of it. Or at least from like the upper torso. Make it stand out from there. Gotta throw that on. Yeah. Already that's looking better. And all I did was add line weight. Weight! That's what it was earlier. Not line width, line weight. Okay, that there. Now I just need this one, and then I should be good. Although, this one needs some more something. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm seeing all these places that needed a little bit more sprucing up.
It really was the perfect day.
Good lord. Skip that. Okay. I'm gonna say that that's good. All right. So, this is my little piece for wrong hand for BackMeBro, or to help promote BackMeBro on this stream. I think it turned out pretty damn good. So, let's move you over there. Get a little bit of head scratching there. Turn off the music. after I reduce the volume so I don't blow my eardrums out later. And we can... there's my earbuds. Because I want to be able to hear my outro whenever I play it. All right. So, going to stop sharing that screen and do a little bit of end stream promotional stuff. So, as I have already said a couple times during this stream, go and back Shane Davis's Starlight Cats Merlion Rising Collected Edition on BackMeBro, the newest crowdfunding site to hit the scene, alternative to Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and made by a creator who knows what he's doing and has successfully pulled a comic buying audience from those bigger sites to his own personal site, which very few people have done, and he has done it successfully. So definitely go over and check out this campaign. Let's see if it has raised any more money. It has. So now at $15,240, 291 backers. So congratulations, Shane Davis and Yanzi Lin, on the very successful launch of this website and of this book. So definitely go and check those out. Now, we also had two other things that I promoted earlier, or I should say two people that I promoted earlier. The quickest of which will be Mr. Yanafui. So Mr. Yanafui is a creator who makes funny music videos and AI creations of various creators in the ComicsGate sphere. And it's very funny. He has very banging music and also some really good graphics whenever he is making these videos. So go over and support him on Mr. Yanafui 2, because one of his other videos was a little bit too spicy for YouTube. So help him build up this channel and keep supporting him for more great music and funny visuals. And then last but definitely not least, share screen. We have KatyDid. And I want to again extend a congratulations to Katy for her 100th Good Morning ComicsGate stream. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired at the moment. It is 12:46 right here. And yeah, go and support Katy on Rumble and on YouTube. Help her build up her Rumble. She does have a pretty significant following compared to other ComicsGate creators on Rumble. But the more the merrier. The more people that follow her, the more that she can promote campaigns, as she has been doing pretty much since she got into CG, and has inspired other creators to promote stuff as well. She is a pillar of the community in my mind, and yeah, definitely go over and support Katy on Rumble and also on YouTube at KatyDid Clips. So, with all of that promotion out of the way and the art being done, thank you guys for stopping by the stream. Thank you guys for watching. If you're on a replay, thank you for watching there as well. If you would, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see me drawing anything specific, leave that in the comments as well. I may add it to my list of things that I want to draw. I'm always open to suggestions. It's just a matter of whether or not I feel like drawing it that day. And yeah, see, I go into these outros with a plan in mind, and then I start rambling, and then it just goes like completely out the window. That's amplified even more so whenever it's 12:48, and I was gonna say ever so slightly tired, but that's bullshit. I'm definitely tired. Anyways, let's get back to just a regular outro. If you guys would, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Peace out. And